Hello and welcome again to the Lacerator. I played this game a couple days ago, and it was a sort of ridiculous grindhouse experience, but turns out I said at the time, the tip of the iceberg. There's way more in this game, and everything we're going to see this time was not in the previous stream at all, so.
Yeah, hearing that is a huge surprise. You
Yeah.
don't expect these games to have more than maybe like 3 endings.
I will say right now, if you're watching this far into the video, buy this fucking game. This game is fantastic, ridiculously underrated. You're going to like it. It's currently $9, which is how many endings there are in this game. And I've seen 2 of the endings so far, and they are wildly different.
Wow.
And then there's branching paths, which they don't even intersect with one another. This is an impossibly vast game. It's cut up into nice hour-long chunks for everyone to enjoy. Sort of like the chunks that Max is going to be cut up into as we begin.
Yay!
Another playthrough.
Brutality.
We saw Flow 2 last time. This time we're going to attempt
Good
Flow
Lord,
1.
that image still is just seared into my brain.
That's Demon Max with sex carved into his chest. That appears in the alternate ending that I didn't show off last time. That happens. You can play that. And I did.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is that carved into his chest, or is he actually wearing a t-shirt made out of meat and hair?
You know what rules? Okay, there we go. Oh, we had no audio for a second there.
I love this opening too much.
It's quite amazing. And unlike Silent Hill F, it's going to start branching away from everything we've seen pretty much immediately.
Okay, third person, because you were having quite a bit of trouble aiming with the static cameras.
Yeah, I mean, more so than anything, I just want to show off what it's like to play the game RE4 style instead of RE1.
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more like Manhunt now.
Yeah. We're going to get a better, closer look at everything. We're going to be able to handle the combat a little more easily. And this is where everything branches. Last time we went through this door with the flimsy lockpick, and we saved Stacy, I think her name is.
Yeah.
The lockpick breaks after you do that.
She got her arm.
Yeah, saving her arm seems to be impossible.
Yeah, she got her arm cut off screen for some reason.
Yep. Not my problem. We can use the same lockpick, though, to save Rodriguez. Hooray!
Woo!
And right away, branching path. I'm gonna increase the game audio a little bit on stream.
Yeah, so it's a wee bit quiet.
I can't change it for you. You're fucked. Sorry.
No, I mean, I've got the volume up quite loud, and it's still... Yep, that's better.
Okay. There's a word we're going to be seeing a lot.
What do you expect from a man who likes sex? A man who loves sex, I should point out.
It's true. Frankly, it's ridiculous that we avoided it mostly during the first loop. This is a whole new part of the prison dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
It's got saws everywhere.
There's any saw traps.
Yep. They want you to see what's going to take you apart in the very near future. But if we do lose an arm, we've got a spare.
Oh, that's wonderful. Funnily enough, I just got around to watching X like a week or 2 ago.
What is X?
It's the Ty West Mia Goth horror movie that came out like 4 or 5 years ago.
That's right. I don't think I've ever seen a Ty West movie.
Your next is probably the one that most people want to start with.
He's an actor in that, though. He didn't make it.
Oh, was he? I thought he was like the director.
He might have been. I thought they just cast him as one of the family members as a tribute because he was talk of the town before A24 ate his lunch.
So now he also did at least part of Trick or Treat as well.
I think his first big movie was House of the something or other. I forget. So we're learning a little more about
House
the
of the Devil.
Lacerator. The Lacerator wants us to lacerate everyone else. Or at least make the decisions that will get everyone else ruined.
Yeah, the film you were thinking of was House of the Devil in 2009.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, he also did some of the VHS films, ABCs of Death, X, Pearl, and Maxine, of course.
Couldn't walk around the saw blades, and they were in the middle of this hallway. Now we can go around. Get this knife. So I played through this prison chapter just to make sure I'd be able to find it and show it off on stream properly. And you get an achievement the first time you get the knife with the power turned off, because otherwise saw blades come out of the wall and cut your leg off.
Ah, a weirdly recurrent theme in this game. Not sure why.
Yeah, the Lacerator. Not a fan of people keeping their legs.
Or arms.
He'd prefer we were all torsos with heads. If that.
Which is actually a game.
Torsos with heads?
Torsos with heads and one arm.
Oh yeah, that's endoparasitic, I think.
Yep.
Nice.
1 and 2, yeah.
Gotta try that shit.
That is a game for all your horribly maimed needs.
It looks
So has to be one
Quap-like,
person out there.
except like Quap with one limb.
Yeah. I believe that was actually a influence in the game in the first place. Just what if Quap, but even worse.
We knife so slowly.
Yeah.
It's hard not to get hit. Can't wait for a gun or a chainsaw leg.
Funnily enough, I've also been playing Turbo Overkill.
Get a chainsaw on that?
You get chainsaw legs.
Wow.
They call them chegs.
Well, that's efficient. Max immediately recognizes crack and when it isn't quite right.
I would have said that was a cracked vase, if that counts.
How naive.
But one of the few times I can honestly say I am way more innocent of these things.
Why, I'd hardly think you were a 70s porn star at all.
I know, I'm letting the side down. I feel like I need to take a sabbatical from my 70s porn starness.
Yep.
And really just think about who I am and then get out there and 70s porn star it up again.
You've lost the right to your mustache and sideburns.
No! That's easily the second worst news I've heard in the last hour.
And we've heard a lot of bad news in the last hour.
Oh boy, howdy.
We were supposed to stream a whole nother game before this.
Yeah. My PC decided, yeah, that thing you were planning on doing, it's not happening.
I didn't get this my first time through, but someone named Walty has been conscripted to make the happy needles for the lacerator. Make 100 Gs. After making 20, consume 1 and read this and the attached orders again. And defend the lab. I think that's the guy we just killed.
Hmm.
If he fails, he's going through the red door.
So, produce 20, eat 1, so you're only making 19 grams?
I guess. It's not great efficiency, but
Yeah, even for a horror game, that doesn't make sense.
yeah. I think it's explaining why the zombies in this game are so compliant, is they're just high on drugs that wipe their mind.
Yeah. Blissed out on super crack.
Rainy cam.
I was just about to say.
Well, it's in the pool here with me, but I stopped caring, so all's well.
At Resident Evil 2.
Oh, yeah. You gotta have a sewer if you love Resident Evil. And this game does. What advantages do I have? There. It really feels like I'm missing a strafe button or something to dodge these attacks.
Yeah, they should... Either you should be a bit faster or their range should be a bit less.
Yeah.
This doesn't quite feel right for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Last time...
Or they should stagger backwards a bit more.
Yeah. We got melee under control later in the game last time. I think the beginning is supposed to be extra threatening with terrible weapons. But I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Talking to Rad again, who's a sick, dumb person. Created a creature and bonded with it. I think the creature is what chased us here.
No, I call him Mr. Snoggins.
So yeah, it's just going to feed us to the monster and then take it out. Which is another Resident Evil thing. They gotta have mutations in this game.
Yeah.
Even though it is otherwise relatively down to earth. By the way, this is the side of the sewers that we couldn't reach during the last playthrough, but we could see it the whole time. Now we're just there.
So it wasn't just background details.
Far
A
from
whole
it.
another chunk of the game.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, nothing was background details. Everything was accessible via a different
Holy
route.
shit.
Yeah.
Again, this is like way more effort than you would expect a game like this to have. And I don't mean that as a slight.
Yeah. Yeah, I was fully prepared to underestimate this game. And even if it had just been the first loop, it would have been worth, $10, but just barely.
Yeah.
This is essentially
I mean,
3 different versions of the same game.
Yeah,
For
'cause
$10.
you got through it in, what, 90 minutes or so?
Yeah, and I got lost for a while. It could have been a little faster, but 90 minutes is a good leisurely pace that I think most people will match on their first playthrough.
Yeah, for an indie game like this, you expect, like, at most, maybe 4 or 5 hours.
I like that it is barely over an hour or so, because that has such a grindhouse filmmaking feel, like your average grindhouse movie, 77 minutes, if that.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yep. So it's matching that nicely. And then it encourages you to do multiple playthroughs. And I did go back and get that second ending off of the last save for my first playthrough. Wish I had done that on stream, but all the more for you to discover when you play yourself, as you damn well should. Really
Well,
feels
we could
like
at
this
least
bar I
something
should
for
be able to leap to this bar and get across, but no.
Unfortunately, this isn't Assassin's Creed.
It could be.
If they ever do a 70s one, I hope it's set in New York, and I hope it is as grimy and disgusting as it should be.
Slime monsters here. Get a good look at it because it was submerged, though. This is the main thing that I would change in like an update to the game. Have keys
Using
just
keys
go right in the door,
automatically,
yeah. Because I literally wasted 10 minutes on my last playthrough not knowing where a key goes because the key wasn't labeled with any directions on where to put it, and also it wasn't used automatically when I did put it on the right door.
It's crazy how little things like that we take for granted these days. And before, it was like, yeah, that's just how games go.
Yep.
You know, you have to use the key to open the door. Now it's like, what? I have to do it myself like a jackass? Fuck that.
Yeah, like, I don't even mind the fact that using puzzle items like the fan or whatever to get across the puzzles, those have to be done manually. That's fine. Really is just the keys. The keys ought to go where they belong of their own volition.
Yeah, don't want to make the puzzle what's the word I'm looking for?
I mean,
when you're absorbed into a game.
Yeah. Breaking the immersion.
Yeah, you don't want to break the immersion too much.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a tribute to like the first Resident Evil, but even Resident Evil got over that shit very early on.
And we were very glad when it did.
Supervisors. The Lacerator has supervisors.
Does he have a 401k?
Guess so. Stole boxes from T and arranged them in the room near the gallery. Fed Petunia with 2 empty heads, put their IDs on T's hideout. Your plan is genius. Love, Rat. Last time I played this, I thought it was Rat that I was seeing in the sewers, but it ended up not being that. Damn you.
Oh yeah, they can dodge.
Yeah. Which again further implies that there is a dodge button somewhere. But it is neither a face button nor a shoulder button, if that is the case, so... Check.
Currently 10% off on Steam right now.
Yeah, that's the introductory price. And as you can see, nothing. No dodge button. I am not a jackass. This is how you're supposed to play the game. I think you can
Not my fault for once.
Yeah, I think you can run backwards fast enough to avoid incoming attacks. Revolver cylinder. He doesn't know how to reload a revolver, so he just replaces the whole cylinder.
I'm gonna make the task even more difficult for myself.
Yep. Don't think headshots do any extra damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was something that wasn't particularly clear, and you were using a shotgun for a good chunk of it as well. So.
Yeah, the shotgun was one-shotting just about everything.
Oh look, it's a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
He does have the ability to throw something.
It's poo.
It's probably poo.
Is this game taking the piss? No, it's delivering quite a large amount of it.
Yeah. Okay, so we missed a note somewhere, which would have given us half of the combination for this safe.
That is a ludicrously large number lock.
Yep. A wall of cylinders. It's a big box of pussy with the code 1111. And since he says also 1111, we know the first half is also all ones.
Yeah. Also unrelated, I need to go change some padlock numbers.
So I honestly thought this was a puzzle. Like, the first note says 5 ones, the second note says 5 ones. And then I counted all the tumblers, and there's 17 of them.
Oh, fuck off.
But it turns out there's only 17 slots in the code input, so you just hit 1 as many times as you can, then hit confirm, and you're in there.
I can't tell how many levels of irony we're on. All of them?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, we're doing a sincere tribute to cheesy-ass 80s bullshit, and we're also just being silly and mimetic in the modern day.
I would have loved to have seen the Simpsons adverts for Pussitos.
Yeah, I assume this is just a vulgar reference to Chester Cheetah and the Cheetos brand.
Yeah. So I was thinking Doritos.
Yeah, there's that too. That honestly sounds better to the ear. But, have you ever heard of
Oh, God.
genital-flavored crisps?
Yes, I have. I
Yep.
wish I had not.
Yeah. They're like a fucking bachelor party novelty. And,
Yeah. An
they're
over
apparently-
18 snack.
yeah.
They actually have it listed on the bag, not for minors.
They're apparently very low quality in their production.
Yeah, apparently, because I'm assuming you probably saw it as well. It's been doing the rounds on the internet again lately.
I listened to a
over, like, the last
podcast where
week or
they
so.
ate them and reviewed them.
I've heard that, and this is true, allegedly, they are very salty.
Yep. The
Very high sodium content, which, for the love of God, go see a doctor.
to anyone curious, yeah, the dick flavored ones taste of, like, they said armpit and like strong Mexican seasonings. So
Oh, God. I can't.
unwashed
Oh,
sweat is what they're going for there.
ugh.
And the pussy ones, they said salt and vinegar to the max.
Okay, that
They also
doesn't
retched
sound...
when they tried them. So
Yeah. I'm
Salt
going to
and
say
vinegar.
of all the things I would expect vagina-flavored crisps to taste like, salt and vinegar was not high on the list.
yeah, like when I was very young, one of my friends was being vulgar and said those things taste like pussy, and was incorrect. And yet, when someone was hired to replicate the flavor, that's what they went with.
Wow. Well, was it your friend? Like,
Might
can
have
we
been.
fully discount that?
Yeah, I should check the back, see if it's got like his picture giving a proud thumbs up.
And here's Scott from Milwaukee. He knows what's going on.
The man who never had sex, but still tried to sell people it.
No one can say he doesn't know what vagina tastes like.
That's probably the full extent of what we're allowed to say on YouTube without getting banned completely.
Probably for the best, because God knows we could just keep going on this one subject for like the next 4 hours.
Yep, if it were a podcast, we would. Here's a joke that I'm sure they were proud of.
Nicely played.
Yep. AI Coke, huh? I feel like I don't want to know what they're going for there.
Yeah, lost me.
What should I sacrifice?
Now, both the shotgun and the revolver, unfortunately, are very powerful right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. When you say AI Coke, is that the AI generated advert that Coca-Cola put out recently?
I believe it.
Ah, no, okay.
Oh.
Coke 3000 was supposed to be made from a recipe inspired by AI, and it tasted like dish soap.
Perfect. All right, I'm living in a flooded sewer. That's
Yeah,
probably
this is your
unpleasant.
life now.
Yep. Oh well. Put that shotgun in my mouth.
Breathe in deep and inhale the poo gas. Well, that was anti-clim. Oh, changed my mind.
Still don't get why they can't say swears in this game, but
Yeah. Kind of reminds me a bit of Lisa, the Painful RPG. Just
for the record,
incredibly...
I was controlling those segments where I was getting chased by the monster.
Yeah.
If it wasn't clear.
Just an incredibly stoic bearded man, faced with horrible, horrible situations.
Yeah, he's been through the ringer, and I guess if you're a 70s porn star, you've been through the ringer as well, in a different way.
I mean, just look at John Holmes. Or don't, especially if you're at work right now.
The ladder
Do not recommend that at all.
What a thrill.
This
was dangerous, but
Not all the
maybe it's
references
a way
work.
out of that psycho's shit crib.
Okay, they can say shit, but they can't display it.
Yeah.
Like, commit to the bit or don't, god damn it.
Yeah, games are getting very weird about censorship lately. Like, we played, what was it? No, I'm Not a Human. And all the corpses that you shoot have pixelation on the top of them, where the wound actually is.
It's the inconsistency that annoys me.
Yeah.
Like, either, if you're going to censor the swear words, censor the speech as well, you know? Like, go properly silly with it.
I'm always seeing video essays on YouTube where, like, 3 F words will be censored, and then the rest, throughout the rest of the video, will all be as they're meant to be. And I don't get the logic behind it, but I assume the video essayists tried several times, and then they found the exact right amount of censorship they could get away with.
Yeah. Red Letter Media does that every now and then because the algorithm just decides, no, we're banning all swear words this week. Where, you know, the video will be loads of swearing as per usual. And then the next one, every single possibly offensive word will be beeped out, no matter how long the video is.
Yeah, if your channel's popular enough, they will just censor the whole damn thing. Like, Summoning Salt has to remove all profanity from all videos forever.
Said it's a different reason for it, but again, it's the inconsistency of it that just annoys me.
Sounds like I'm still getting chased by the Lacerator, who you can see has a different character design in this run. More like the title screen. Might as well try this door. What do you know, it's locked. You know what, I bet I can use my key, though. I already used my key. Never mind.
Or not.
Well. Aha, you can't get me
Oh,
twice.
it's an
I have
axe.
iframes, fucker.
I was going to say, because I thought that was a pipe for a second, and I was like, is this a Resident Evil 2 reference? I think it's the first time you encounter William Birkin. He just has like a regular lead pipe.
Okay. I scared him away with a shotgun blast to the face.
I was scared for a minute there. I was like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, it was weird. But whatever, he's off my ass. In the first loop, he just took a leg and then left.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you still have arms after that.
Mm-hmm. Frankly, kind of generous. We didn't walk very much in the first loop, so the swagger is new to me.
Well, I was gonna go bang a hot broad, but oh well. 15 murders later, and well, you know how it goes.
Okay, we'll lower the bridge. Eight fuses. Got the weirdest feeling you're just gonna die. I'm gonna have to do everything.
That or you're gonna find one, and he's like, oh hey, I found a multi-pack of 7.
That'd be nice. Extremely mundane
Bob
report.
Gates. Big fan of nominative determinism here.
Because of all the bobbing he's been doing. I get it. What does that say? Oh, it's just the worker's time clock. And there's the puzzle. And there's the buttons that we're not allowed to touch.
Sewer nerds, my least favorite kind of nerd. Actually, that's a lie. They rank like 7th.
Rank is right.
You see what I did there?
Okay, apparently I'm supposed to fall down there at some point. There's zombies waiting for me.
Again, the game is way more expansive than I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. There's an achievement for getting killed by the bomb, guys. I'm going to avoid getting it. It's honestly relatively easy. I will simply step back.
I mean, I was going to say, you've got legs. How difficult can it be?
Yeah.
One big step backwards. There you go.
Figure that would be timed.
Yeah, I was going to say, did it vanish behind you when she stepped over?
I believe that it did. Don't you dare throw shit at me. I don't know what that switch goes to, so I'm probably not going to effectively use whatever it did.
Oh hey, Dead by Daylight.
Stuck against the wall, so no chance.
It's kind of messed up when your kick is way more effective than a fucking knife.
Yep. I can't explain it. Wallmaster should be around here somewhere in this dungeon. Okay, it probably brings out that bridge. Can't even begin to imagine who would design a series of switches that retract after a couple of seconds in their workplace.
Well, there's always Umbrella, but maybe they're subcontracting?
Yeah, what was Umbrella up to in the mid-'80s? They might well have hired the Lacerator, or been founded by the Lacerator for all I know. I don't know my Umbrella lore.
Actually, we did meet one of the founders of Umbrella in 5. It was the guy that Wesker killed, the old man.
That's right. Yeah, I remember there being a bunch of
And the
lore
other
that I did
one-
not absorb.
Yeah, and the other one shows up in 0. He's made of leeches now.
Bob's being bland still. This looks like a one-way drop, but I haven't seen any other options.
I hear beeping.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
it's a lot of monsters. What the? These guys have no eyes. I wonder if that affects their awareness or behavior in any way.
I mean, I would normally be very surprised if it did, but this game has surprised me already, so...
Yeah, it does tend to go the extra mile. Get out of here.
If you interact with the barrel, is there something you can actually do with it?
In the first loop, if you hit the interact on the barrel, it would just said this is a red video game barrel that will explode if shot.
Oh yeah, forgot about
As
that.
a, yeah, like hint to the fact that there's shit hidden behind it.
Have you played a video game before? Then you know what this is.
Exactly, but then again, as modern games move away from red video game barrels that explode when you shoot them, new gamers will lose that bit of history. Speaking of exploding...
They don't remember the old lore. But we were there when it was written.
Yep, they need higher insight. And it will cause them to lose their minds. As it caused us. Lose our minds.
And what are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine.
Damn it, I can't hold the fuse. Hands are full. I'm just going to use both of these. And have no healing.
Yay! Living life on the edge.
It's weird how much more inventory management is an issue in this run.
It's weird how inventory management is more of an issue in this than it is in Silent Hill F.
Yeah, true. Probably stick to the pistol for that. Also, there's nothing back here. But there's only one way to find out.
You gotta know, man. You gotta know.
I couldn't go on living if I didn't get to that dead end. Have we? It's a bandage. Was this all for the fuse?
Guessing so, yeah.
Yeah. There's got to be a different way because I went through a dead end from which there is no return.
Was there not another door up in the area with the suicide amputee?
Yes, there must have been. I just didn't go all the way. Let's see. Something over there. Nice.
And his mustache hair.
Kind of like how they made the sewer into like an entire level this time, instead of taking us to the mansion with the pools. Number of the day that spooks everyone out when it falls on a Friday. That's relatively easy.
144.
Yeah. The grossest day of the year. Get it?
I get it.
That's
I'd love to say that that was intentional on my part, but it really wasn't.
bath jokes.
Literally the first number that came to mind. My God, what is wrong with me?
Okay. Can't hold that. Not putting it in my ass.
Maybe if he did different type of porn.
Yeah, I mean, he's very... His masculinity is hanging on by a thread already. We saw his blue chews at the end of the last run. God forbid you pick up a banana. He has to comment on that.
Mm. Oh, yeah, I saw he refuses to eat it.
Yep.
Bald charm.
Yeah. Okay, we are back at the start. I guess means we can take an alternate route and acquire another fuse.
Wait, isn't the Oh no, it was the previous section that the wall man was in.
Yeah. I mean, there's got to be a wall man around here. C3 is open, so that's something. Can I use the fuse I've got? We're almost there.
1 of 8. God, it's like playing Heretic 2 all over again.
Hey, wall man. Should be a box of shotgun shells if he ever comes back. Yep. Which I did need, so good. Not a very good trick. You have been giving us better things than we've been giving you.
I mean, last time he gave you, so you gave him a wad of used chewing gum, and he gave you, what was it? Was that the shotgun, or was that
That was
revolver?
the shotgun.
Forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did say that our friends are changing.
Hmm.
So there might be the same thing happening to the rat monster happening to them. Locked from the other side doesn't work when it's a gate, man. Reach through. Oh, that was easy. Flashlights were not in the first loop.
Yeah, and also it looks like the flashlight from the first Silent Hill.
Yep. It's literally impossible to cross. No human could ever get from here to there.
I think I saw someone do that in an episode of Jackass.
Yep. I mean, don't watch a parkour video. For the love of God, everything they do is literally impossible.
They are literally witches.
Okay, how? We're gonna equip this. Let's turn it on. Plenty of shells. In case Lacerator comes back. Kind of thought there'd be something threatening here. There we go.
Ask and ye shall receive.
Not threatening enough.
Oh, can we show this?
I'll blur it.
Okay, just I feel like it is necessary to point out we did beat a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Gallery.
I think there was
gallery.
a note or something right behind you there.
Oh, there's the bandages. I don't see anything
Oh,
else.
just bandages. Okay.
Yeah, which I've got the space for them. I should use them now. Now let's try this way. Or boobs. I mean, smiley faces that are like a cat's mouth. Don't worry about it. Ass, ass,
Follow the
ass.
wall to days.
Rude. Oh, 3 of them.
Okay. And what's a heaping, serving, and vitamin shotgun?
Yep. Oh man, I didn't reload.
We only had enough for one rib.
It's a little more satisfying to do the shooting in pseudo first person.
Yeah, it feels a lot more Resident Evil 4.
Mhm. Works for what it is. Well, the ass gallery is open. And I gotta get myself banned from Twitch right now.
Enter the ass room.
Don't know
I
why
said
that light
room.
is pink.
Ah,
Boxes and garbage. Two IDs, I'll stop
IDs, huh?
planting evidence. Weird. There's a whole espionage thing going on. They're talking around it, so no way to know what the hell's going on there. That gallery sucked.
I've been to better.
Yep. Chewed gum. Could be useful. Hope my inventory
We
isn't
get
full.
some more revolver rounds for that.
Something like that. Oh, it's just you. Oh, I think I... Maybe I didn't take any damage. Maybe I just already had the damage. This was locked from the other side earlier. Yep.
Oh, I saw a dong.
No, you didn't.
Pointed directly at this opening.
I was going to make a comment about the shape of the holes in the walls during the first loop.
It's it's a little obvious, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Just trying to stay mature, but this whole run is
And then
less
I
mature.
showed up.
Yep.
That all went to hell.
Desperately needed another inventory slot, so that is very welcome. Oh, this has to go to the other half of the room we were just in, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we've been in this one.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
It contains a key. I love those things.
Yeah.
This one is appropriately labeled such that I know exactly where it goes. Wish the game would make a habit of that. Wrong way. I don't know if I like the film grain and VHS effects on the screen, because there's no
Yeah,
conceit that we're like filming this.
Yeah, I mean, when you go into the menu, it's like that kind of blue VHS effect that you got in some VHS players.
Yeah. Yeah, that I kind of like, even though it is similarly thematically dissonant.
Yeah, because that was something that I don't recall seeing until like the mid-90s.
Yeah.
And this
Oh.
is nebulously late 70s, early 80s, I think.
I think he says 83 or 84 at some point.
Hmm.
That was during the alternate loop with all the flashbacks. I don't get Raimi Cam. I don't know where the monster is. Okay, and yep, this is the room full of trash. Opening shortcuts. Not acquiring fuses, notably.
Hmm.
Okay, that's gonna open that.
That's right, they are going to wind up doing a whole, hey, while you were walking around, I found like 20 different fuses.
Hope so.
That'll probably work, right?
Otherwise, this dungeon is going to be an hour long.
Hey! What do you know?
uh,
Handful and stylish.
yes, word choices often make no sense in this game. Okay, there's the floor we fell through. I guess we gotta go back and go through the shortcut I opened. Although, the floor is gone.
Guess not then.
I will take the shorter fall. Ah, they're both super long of a fall. This game also lacks things like quick turn and other conveniences that were present throughout the PS1 survival horror boom. Now, I never use those features, but they are useful to other people.
I think Dino Crisis was the first one I remember having a quick turn function.
Yeah, Dino Crisis definitely had it. And once again, I never used it.
If I remember correctly, that came out just before Resident Evil 3.
So early
Possibly
in general
at the same time.
survival horror history, but much earlier than the PS2. Oops.
Oh, whoops. You are die!
Well, it's a good thing I just saved back here. And I got an
I was
achievement.
gonna say, I don't know if any of the Alone in the Dark games did the quick turn thing, because I never played them.
Yeah, me neither. The movement in
Never
those
had
is
any
so
interest in them.
hilariously awkward that I can't imagine. I cannot imagine Carnby doing anything vaguely dexterous.
Yeah. The originals, I know that, you know, it's at the time they were revolutionary, but they just looked so cumbersome.
Yeah, and like the first one is the only one that is trying to be a horror game. The second one, you are required to dress up as Santa to solve like half the game's puzzles.
Yeah, after a while they turn into almost point-and-click adventure games, but in third person.
Yeah. That was really the idea when they started out, just point-and-click adventures with action combat.
I think maybe one or two characters, like Edward Carnby, obviously. But there wasn't much connection between any of the original ones. And then, you know, with all the, like, 37 reboots, they've just thrown that out the window as well. And it's just a name for a protagonist that occasionally shows up.
Well, the Xbox 360 reboot from 2008 is a sequel to the original trilogy, but the PS1 game is not a sequel to the original trilogy.
The New Nightmare.
Yeah. So, roughly half the games are relevant to the actual series.
Yeah, and I'm fairly certain the most recent one with the guy from Stranger Things, it is set in the same time frame, but has nothing else to do with it, other than being called Edward Carnby again.
Yeah, and the way the 2008 game squares the fact that it is a sequel is embarrassing. So it is not an improvement.
I remember. Fair enough. The man knows his limitations.
True. Is supervision a code for something? It's a weird music track too.
Yeah, it's not quite vaporwave, not quite industrial.
Someone's playing a klezmer. I feel like this is gonna cut me to pieces.
Yeah. Oh, okay, maybe no.
Maybe not. Remains to be seen.
There's...
Subtle.
I was just about to say there's not been much dismemberment in this loop.
I was just about to say, what time is it? Bandages, eh? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I found the full damage.
I said dismemberment, not full body pulpification.
Yep. Maybe I'll ignore that branch there. I don't think I need those bandages.
Might be an idea.
Time clock. Same text. I have nothing with the elevator yet. I guess I gotta use the stairs. Bob, where are you? It's a lot of shotgun shells.
Yeah, you were overflowing with ammunition.
Yeah, luckily you can stack infinite numbers of your ammunition.
And that's good.
Stack them to the heavens.
Yeah, this is definitely reminding me of Resident Evil 2. Again, there's a boss fight with Birkin, one of his forms, which is in a sort of like a sewer/boiler room, just like this.
It also sort of has a game structure that is probably inspired by Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Wherein, yeah, you like replay the game and get vastly different experiences with totally different paths and what have you. Can I kill you? Nope. Maybe I do have to kill it. The monster in Flow B could not be killed, but it was also a drug-induced hallucination, so this one is probably real.
Well, if all you needed was the switch, then see ya.
Yeah, let's roll. Uh-oh. It's not a roll.
Bob, you son of a bitch.
I trusted you, Bob. I didn't actually,
First your
but...
sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Yeah. Man, Bob, you've got a lot of knockback. I'm afraid you don't stand a chance. Can't wait to steal your flamethrower, though.
Lord, what is this man made of?
He does have a thick skull. We'll grant him that.
Does his beard and tracksuit give him plus 20 to deflection?
Oh, you ruined the flamethrower, dude. We could have used that.
Still got his legs, though. I'm sure we can find a use for them.
Yeah, we are good with
The
butts.
world's worst nunchucks. You can see the vision, right?
How did the ladder know that the boss had died?
Yes.
We actually are elevating. Supervisors won't listen. Yep, Bob's been a naughty boy.
Someone's going to be very upset when they find out what's happened to Bob.
His boss wanted to bang him.
Odds of the boss also being a stacked blonde.
That could be her. The
Yeah,
future.
makes sense. For a second, I thought she was wearing like a yellow hoodie or something. Didn't realize that was her hair.
Just watched a Chilean stop motion movie called The Wolf House. And the stop
I've heard of
motion,
that.
it's all done with paintings on walls, or at least it's mostly done by repainting the walls of an actual house over and over and over again.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the main character is a blonde woman. Or she becomes a blonde woman at some point because it's a very Lynchian narrative.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I don't know why I came up here. Is there something else interactable? Didn't get a key. Weird. But yeah, watch The Wolf House. It's good. You've never seen anything quite like it.
It makes me think
That's not
of
good.
Stop Motion, movie that came out last year.
Well, that's a little on the nose of a
Which-
title.
Yeah, well, it's about a woman that actually does stop motion animation. Oh, check over.
That's
Yeah.
something.
False wall.
Nice.
But yeah, woman who does stop motion animation, her mind starts going. There's a lot of creepy animation in it.
Yeah, I think you just sort of are on the path to lose your mind if you do stop motion professionally.
He could finally see
Oh, yeah.
Just ask the bad
city.
god guy.
Was he free from the Lacerator?
Now it's looking Manhunt.
Oh, yeah. Sounding like it as well.
This route is way sleazier than the first route.
Mm.
I don't know why. And we haven't seen our friends in a long, long time. Something seems off, I guess.
Bad vibes.
It's the motherfucker!
The hell are you? Humans, eh? Okay, they're definitely
And
going
then
for a
we're going
full-on
up against
manhunt
a-
thing.
Bunch of masked individuals. I
Yeah.
wonder what that means.
Bank card. Let's look for that symbol. What's in here? Corpses. Maybe not necessarily corpses, but probably.
Bits of one at least.
Yeah.
I think we've got a while to go before we can actually complete the set.
Well, Dr. Frankenstein after we're done here. These guys up and running.
Or Herbert West. Oh, incidentally, there's a new version of Reanimators just been announced. It's coming out in the UK in December.
Hmm.
I think
Like
it's
a
probably just like the big 40th anniversary edition that came out in America this year,
yeah. Yeah, they're kind of missing the
minus
boat
the
by
really cool bobblehead.
putting out next year if they.
Kill.
Who wants to celebrate the 41st anniversary? Nobody. They don't even have birthday cards for that.
Yeah, they just kind of stop at 37 for some reason. I don't know why.
Guy's voice got really deep all of a sudden.
What's a motherfucker?
Must be so much fun recording the sound effects for games like this. Okay, now this one I want you to sound like you're screaming while gritting your teeth at the same time. Okay, now do this one happier and with your mouth open.
Try and sound like a Doom imp.
Fun fact, the Doom Imps was actually the sound of a camel groaning.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, yeah. Having
Yeah.
never met a camel, that sounds
It's
about right.
You hear that and you're like, that sounds silly, and then you actually picture a camel when you shotgun an imp, and you're like, oh, that makes perfect sense for some reason.
So finally, they have doors that when you have the key, they just open automatically. Took them long enough. Huh. Oh, this is Exit from the game Pigface that I played recently
Oh yeah.
with the bunny mask. Wow.
I was gonna say like, yeah, because it just looks like a generic poster for like an industrial band.
Yeah, it does. But I thought the design looked familiar, and then I was like, wait, that's not this game. It's a different game I played recently, and turns out that's a good game as well. So,
Streams are getting crossed.
yeah, Pigface was intentionally inspired by Manhunt. It even had the smileys as the enemies you fight for most of the demo that's available right now.
Oh, missed a box.
Did I?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Can you not kick that one open? Ah, yeah.
And it was empty anyway. Tragic. Still good looking out.
Worth a shot. Sorry, you were saying.
I was thinking that this game was a Manhunt-like, which is a genre that I am seeing more and more of, despite the extreme specificity of it. And I kind of thought this would be a Manhunt-like, and now it finally is. Which further improves it in my estimation.
As I say, especially with it being in third person like this now.
Yeah, I showed you another Manhunt-like that's coming out, but it's really just a torture simulator with Shawnee Smith from the Saw movies
Oh yeah.
doing creepy
Yeah.
sexual Saw tortures to people.
Yeah, that one I'm kind of torn on because like on the one hand the guys behind it are like the edgiest boys who ever edged.
Yeah.
So you know for a fact that they're gonna go whole hog when it comes to the grittiness and the griminess of it all. But on the other hand, they're also the guys that did Succubus and Agony. And they have great ideas and an interesting visual design, but the gameplay is usually quite lacking.
Kitty.
Yay. 9.
Oh, there's another sort of Manhunt-like coming out next month called A Cat Named Mojave. A very surreal one where a cat, a literal cat, like an anthropomorphic cat, demands that you kill people and bring trophies back. And it's like a first-person shooter with dismemberment and murder on the mind at the behest of a cat.
Funnily enough, That also reminds me of, I think it was just announced this week, possibly last. I think it's called Anubis. I'm completely blanking on the name right now, but it's basically Hotline Miami with weird magic in it. I'm gonna
Interesting.
find the name of it because it is going to bug me if I don't.
I'm interested. Yeah. Find that name and I'm wishlisting it.
Yeah, it's Hotline Miami, except rather than being 2D pixel art, everything is 3D, but it's still top down.
So the cat is 9, the tooth is 1.
And God is 7!
Thank you, Black Francis. All right. Mr. Stripe at the right arm tortured one of the suspects to death.
And one of the doors that we saw was the stripe car door.
True, yeah. Yeah, it's
Jackal,
weird.
that's it.
This whole flow started out super frivolous and silly, much sillier than the first one. And now it's way, way, way heavier. Don't know why. Jackal was the name of the game you said?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
It's got a demo out right now.
Any release date?
And January 2026.
Nice.
Yeah, the demo just got a big update for Steam Next Fest. Hotline Miami, except more surreal and with magic powers.
Yeah,
So,
I'm really liking
naturally
the
exactly our shit.
Exactly, yeah. People are adding weirdness to the violent edgelord formula, which I like a lot. I guess Hotline Miami also had a lot of weirdness, but it was easily explained with, like, you know, lying narrators and drug abuse.
Yeah, the majority of the weirdness in it just came down to unreliable narrators.
Mm-hmm. Jacket is full of shit the entire first game.
Yep. It always struck me as kind of funny the fact that Biker is arguably the more brutal of the two, and yet he's more willing to let people live.
Yeah, which thematically is kind of explained because he's been in the loop for longer, sort of stuck in it, and he can't seem to escape. And then he's the one trying to escape because he finally grew a spine and a conscience.
Yeah.
But he's got so much more experience with wanton murder.
And the guy's weapon of choice is meat cleavers and knives. That's takes a certain type, is all I'm saying.
Won't even touch anything else. 5500 Slim Dude, 9700 Lady Model, 7500 Nerd Teen. So I think they're doing snuff films here?
Yeah, well, if they're buying pizza stores, presumably that's for laundering money, so...
Yeah. Hope that's not a Pizzagate reference.
Oh, God.
Yay, chewed gum.
Sorry, Wallman.
Obsessed with trash, that's your takeaway. They're just not concerned with cleanliness.
Not lazy as fuck.
What do we want turned on? The ladder. Turn on the ladder. Power source.
At least it's not timed.
True. Hello. If they can't fire from the hip while they're in repose like that, or at least one of them did.
The anaconda does not want none.
Not of that toilet. There is one toilet in the game into which you can piss, and I did so. Very proudly. Worth an achievement.
And Postal Dude would be proud.
Postal Dude doesn't need toilets to piss.
This is also true.
He might consider toilets a waste of piss.
Why would I use a toilet when the whole world is my canvas? That would have been so much cooler if it was Corey Crew saying that. Just saying.
And he would.
He absolutely would. Or Brick Hunter. Yeah, that's the original flavor Postal did.
So jump down. Gotta play more Postal games.
Hmm.
Kind of interested in like going through the whole series and then doing like a video essay breakdown on general thoughts and like plot synopses and shit. Basically,
Yeah,
YouTube
well,
bait.
Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm surprised they won't tell us the order to put them in the order we found them in.
Damn it. I was gonna say, if you got that first time, I'm impressed.
Fang, Brain, Stripes, Tiger.
Bang was 1.
Yeah.
Tiger was 9.
Fang, Brain, Stripes, Tiger. Oh, yeah. Saying Stripes and Tiger is different things?
Yeah, the stripes were on top of the
That's right.
shelving.
Yeah.
The tiger was on the side of the truck.
I remember now. I just called it a kitty. I already fucked it up. Bang. Brain. Stripes, Tiger. Ka-ching. Stripes card.
Nice.
Well, I got deliveries for you, a good man.
Got a relative feast for you.
Your favorite, chewed gum. Okay, finally, we don't have to worry about inventory management ever again.
Yeah, I think you're good for now.
Yeah. I also like that our card keeps upgrading. It doesn't force us to carry 4 cards.
Yeah.
We could at this point, but we don't have to.
Yeah, speaking of Postal, the expansion for brain damage just came out a couple of weeks back.
It took me an incredibly long time to realize that it was Postal...
PTSD?
These sunny days, which is PTSD.
Yeah, same. I was just about to say that. See, I thought for a second they were doing like an LSD reference.
Yeah.
But then there was a video I was watching was basically just like a 5-minute thing of, is the expansion worth it? And they kept calling it PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, clever.
Can you imagine commissioning this whole plaque and then censoring the fucks?
I guess they had no fucks to give.
Yeah, clearly. The plaque guy was a Christian. It was Pete Bulch.
I will not create these horrible, horrible words in my Christian trophy store.
I will bronze the severed heads you brought me, but I won't
Well, I mean, that's just art.
put a U in an F word. Okay,
I mean,
Rat
you
among us.
literally have a guy in your organization called Rat.
Yeah.
Just throwing that one out there.
Interrogated a man, just killed him anyway. Fuck it.
If we keep killing random people, one of them's bound to be the rat sooner or later.
Yeah. World's greatest toilet.
Occupado.
Burn out your flashlight, dude.
And the cigarette.
I mean, to be fair, in the early 80s, cigarette smoke helped you blend in.
This is true.
People didn't smell it, they got worried. Eat the tiger. I want to shoot the tiger. That's not you. Doing great guard work, sir.
It's the motherfucker. It's the motherfucker.
What the? Stop doing that.
Sir, in this house, we respect Euclidean geometries. Like,
He died on a lazy Susan. What's this all about?
Nowhere higher up you can drop
Uh-oh.
from. Oh. Well, this is awkward.
Damn you, Ironhead.
You didn't
And
make
the
that
hammer.
long, right?
Just put the gun in his heart. Pull the trigger. Guess I'm in the truck. Guess I'm leaving this zone.
Max waited a long time, but didn't have an opportunity to jump off. After a while, he started hearing weird noises inside the truck.
Sounded like a theremin?
It's too bad we'll never know what was on top of that series of crates.
It's a
Knowing this
mystery I'll
game,
take
it's a
to the
note
grave.
that says, fuck you for trying so hard.
Max and the Lacerator engaged in a battle to death. Through slashes
Lacerator's got a
and
bit of a ball
dodges,
patch going on.
They ended up above the truck. Time to finish this story.
I don't know if he's wearing a red bodysuit or tiger print pajamas.
Bit of a sassy strut going on either way.
Yeah. Let's see if I've got enough ammo. Put him down. I will say in the ending that I saw that I didn't show off on stream,
Oh,
we're dead. The boss fight in that ending was way cooler and more satisfying. So some of the boss fights are just point your gun and shoot until you run out of ammo. Others are a real spectacle that needs to be seen to be believed.
Max
And part of me wishes I could show it off, but I erased that save. Damn it. Worth a shot. We should get an alternate ending specifically by not getting lacerated the whole game. Sort of like an A rank ending and a... How do I dodge that? That's really fast. We'll try again. I think maybe it's red and then you don't have to time it, you just have to hit the thing in the time limit, like before you get clobbered.
yeah. Well, Lashley's got some wiggle. Dang.
sick.
This is the weirdest episode of RuPaul's Drag Race I've ever seen.
Yeah, they're not gonna re-air this one.
Don't ask what he fills the pen with.
I wanted way more, but now I just need you dead.
No way.
You don't often see video games that are legitimately funny, so this one's doing some good work.
Oh. I was hoping there was going to be a comedy ding when he landed on his foot.
What? Well, not quite the heroic ending we'd hoped for. That's all the text there is, just everyone died.
I'm sure he would, yeah.
I got an achievement called Missing the Point for beating the game without getting lacerated. And here's the very short list of people who worked on the Lacerator.
All three of them.
There's Flow 3. Apparently,
Oh.
presumably
boy.
that's if we lose a body part and replace it with something from the wall man. We'll get a better weapon that is more appropriate.
I have the horrible feeling that's going to be a Steve Irwin reference.
Oh god, it could be. Can't rule it out.
You can totally see it, right?
Yeah. There's also an ending if you use the motor mouth to kill the Lacerator, which replaces your tongue. I got my tongue removed in the first attempt, but I did not successfully get the motor mouth. Therefore didn't get that ending. Why is there a dragon in the background, and why is it almost certainly going to be expressed literally at some point in the game? Just the way that
it
this
kind of looks
demon
like
is.
Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, except even dumber.
Yeah. Oh, that's the sewage monster.
Oh,
That's who that is.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, here's Max as a demon. And I guess I won't spoil it, but... I don't know how to get on Flow 1. And I don't think I'm going to show it off on stream. Which means you got this other ending, these three endings, and however many endings are in Flow 1, which also includes its own route through the game with its own unique areas. There's a lot to the Lacerator.